The man was sitting on a plane and casually looked out the window. He discovered that a woman appeared in the sky at an altitude of tens of thousands of feet. She even waved at him on purpose. At first, the man thought he was having a hallucination, but the next second, the woman's terrifying face suddenly appeared in front of him. The man was completely terrified. He believed that something evil existed on the plane. The other passengers looked at him with confused expressions. Soon, a flight attendant came over to ask what was wrong, but the man was already in extreme panic and was scared out of his mind. So the man went to the restroom to calm himself down. However, he once again saw the woman's horrifying face in the mirror. He screamed and ran out of the restroom immediately. At this point, the man had completely lost control of his emotions. An air marshal quickly arrived and took control of the situation. He gave the man some sleeping pills, which finally calmed him down. At the same time, the captain noticed something unusual. The plane had been flying for half an hour, but it still had not left the thunderstorm area. The captain watched the front carefully, preparing for possible danger at any moment. Strange things also began to happen in the cabin. All the food on the plane had somehow rotted. The captain suddenly discovered that the communication system had failed. He kept trying, but he could not contact the ground at all. Just as the two pilots were feeling panicked, a bolt of lightning struck the plane, causing it to fall uncontrollably. The captain used all his strength to control the aircraft, and kept pressing the restart button. When they were feeling hopeless, the engines finally regained power. The captain immediately stabilized the plane, and pulled everyone back from the hands of death. At that moment, a female passenger suddenly started bleeding from her nose. She went to the restroom to clean herself. Other passengers also noticed something strange outside the windows. When one of them looked closely, he was instantly terrified and became extremely anxious. Meanwhile, the woman who was cleaning the blood in the restroom also encountered something bizarre. She heard the sound of a baby crying around her, and the lights above her head began to flicker. When the lights turned back on, she discovered a bloody mark on her neck. Terrified, she tried to escape the restroom, but she found that the door was already locked. Soon, a woman holding a baby appeared in the mirror. Hearing the screams from the restroom, the others forced the door open, and finally rescued the female passenger. At that moment, several strange words mysteriously appeared on the plane's window. Seeing this, everyone finally realized that something was terribly wrong. While they were discussing the strange things each of them had experienced, the man suddenly discovered a hand appearing on the doorframe in horror. Then, a bizarre figure appeared in front of everyone.
It's not electrical.